Hi, my name is Marinol, and I'm the co founder of Khusvegi English and Nomadic Culture Camp. There's no doubt the pandemic has changed us tremendously. This was me last year in Mongolia as a stranded tourist and a tour operator. It was a terrifying time to be alone and not know the language. However, 294 days later, I left Mongolia feeling completely transformed as a tourist and a tour operator. I lived with the nomads and celebrated life. The slow travel experience taught me to forge genuine relationships with the locals. In fact, it felt like I became one of them, a nomad. However, when we look at the current narratives in the tourism industry, we see something different. In 2019, the Eagle Festival attracted 2,000 tourists from 23 countries. The mass tourism led to a click and go cultural tourism, which is extractive because there's no culture exchange between travelers and locals. Also, due to language barriers, there's a lack of community storytellers and tourism ownership. This leads to outside agencies benefiting the most by bringing tourists and hiring guides who are from outside the community. This is a prime example of an inauthentic travel experience. To create genuine connections with the locals, we created Khusvegi English and Nomadic Culture Camp. Khusvegi is a community led slow travel initiative allowing you to live as a nomad with eagle hunters while teaching English to young nomads as a way to give back to the community. In fact, Khusvegi is about real life experiences, how to be a nomad and celebrate life. In our camp, you'll experience the Mongolian landscapes, live in a nomadic house, experience local food and conversations, textiles and handicrafts, herding and nomadic migration, and of course, eagle hunting led by the eagle hunters themselves. As a teacher, you will teach a group of students so you can connect with them as part of your transformational travel experience. You will teach outdoors in an agur camp using interactive English learning. And the best part? Your students are eagle hunters. This is 10-year-old Almudir, a female eagle huntress who won the eagle hunting competition last year. For our primary funding, travelers will be paying for the experience to fund our school and activities. Secondary funding will come from donors to fund our museum and library and scale the project. Our go to market strategy will utilize the power of storytelling with the media by partnering with travel writers and publications, hosting virtual meets, and targeting certain groups. For impact strategy for the community, we want to foster a new generation of English speaking locals and create language equity. We want to preserve eagle hunting traditions and nomadic culture by initiating the very first museum and library that will benefit both tourists and locals. For the tourists, we want them to have a transformational travel experience and long term connection with locals. They will become returning guests so they can create access to tourism and global knowledge for the eagle hunting community. We are proud to say Khusvegi is a woman of color led tourism initiative. We are the change that we wish to see in the tourism industry. Our skills and knowledge combined as a team of women will make this program a success. You can support our project in two ways. Join our pilot program in June of 2022. As a participant, you pay for the school setup, accommodation, and all cultural activities. Or be a donor if you don't have the 30 days to join us. The funds will go to our pilot program, also create the museum and library to continue the ongoing cultural exchange, and also for project expansion in other communities in Mongolia or the rest of the world. Finally, I want to say that the Eagle Hunters invite you to join our camp. They want you to be a nomad and celebrate life with them. We hope that you join us because it is a true honor for Eagle Hunters to open their community entirely to the world. With that, we want to leave you with this 30-second video to invite you to join us next year at Khusvegi Camp. Thank you, everyone. We hope to see you at our camp next year.